Crypto Predictions sees Aave dropping 8.9% by tomorrow. First, let's get a sense of how things are moving today. Aave has slipped by 1.2% today and is currently hovering around $100.19. Let's scan the expert predictions today. Crypto Predictions gives a forecast of $91.23 by tomorrow, which would be 8.9% below today. Aave might edge down to $96.30, according to Gov Capital Collector, roughly 3.9% lower. Digital coin price notes it might move lower toward $98.04, roughly 2.2% down. A separate outlook from coin data flow points to Aave climbing to $104.65, a potential increase of roughly 4.5%. And last but not least, 30 rates targets $111 by tomorrow, representing a rise of 10.8%. This forecast has the highest earning potential. Forecasts are in. Let's see what the data says next. Now that we've reviewed the forecasts, here's what they point to. Taking all projections into consideration, the likely price movement is between a decline of 8.9% and a rise of 10.8%, depending on the analyst. When everything is tallied, 30 rates has the top return with 10.8% escalation in value by April 16. Ultimately, you could realize between $22 and $108 for every $1,000 you invest. When it comes to odds, digital coin price comes first with a 85.8% chance of success. Using the input of all 5 forecasts, I've outlined a consensus view. The combined outlook positions Aave around $100.24. Let's break it down. Consensus calculations suggest a 0.1% price increase by tomorrow. In that scenario, your capital could also see a rise of about 0.1%. If you put in $1,000, the move might result in around $1 gained. So in summary, the probability attached to the consensus outlook for Aave stands close to 94.5%. On to the next, let's go through how analysts anticipate the price will evolve over the 3 days. Crypto Predictions expects the chart to tilt downward. A decline is also anticipated by Gov Capital Collector, with bearish pressure in play. The outlook from Meanwhile Digital Coin Price shows the price drifting lower. Further appreciation is projected by Coin Data Flow. Also, 30 rates highlights the likelihood of a climb in price. The consensus outlook shows Aave shifting downward over this 3-day horizon. Taken as a group, most analysts anticipate Aave drifting downward. 2 days ago, 5 sites posted forecasts for the day ahead. That day has already played out, so let's see how they matched. As a result, the day closed with the price at $99.99. The closing price showed that most forecasts were accurate about the trend. If accuracy is the measure, then Gov Capital Collector came out on top. Time to sort through the results more carefully. Every forecast missed the daily limits completely. As far as ROI is concerned, several analysts stayed in profit, but CoinLore took the lead. Now on screen is the summary table, all results together in one view. Across the results, Gov Capital Collector recorded $2.79 accuracy, 75.7% forecast probability, and 6.1% ROI. Can you tell which analyst came the closest to reality? Let's take a look at how the expected returns for tomorrow compare among a few selected cryptocurrencies. Aave is not the leader today, as the highest forecasted profitability belongs to Litecoin with 1.5%. This segment compares Aave with 4 randomly picked cryptocurrencies. The extended comparison and full analyst performance data will soon be available on my website and Telegram. If this breakdown saved you time on research, a like would be the best thank you. See you later.